lad came to Salford, to the Cliff training ground he'd been called. A trial for the great Man United, his favourite team of them all. The trial was a foregone conclusion, Gazelle like he covers the grass, with the grace of a top ballerina and a shot like a cannonball blast. This wonderful footballer soon was the star of both England and United team. And thank you, Sir Bobby, for naming our stadium the Theatre of Dreams. Oh, how he was loving his football, with the team of the great Bugby Babe. Big crowds flocked to see these young players, all passion and skillful and brave. They all played with smiles on their faces, but still they could give teams a fright, cause if any rough stuff was called for, they were ready and willing to fight. This wonderful footballer soon was the star of both England and United team. And thank you, Sir Bobby, for naming our stadium the Theatre of Dreams. Then came the disaster at Munich. 8 players died in the crash, each one a close friend of our Bobby, their lives sadly lost in a flash. Young Eddie, Mark, Duncan and Liam, David, Jeff, Roger and Tom, all young and wonderful players. Then suddenly these fine lads were gone. Bob went home to Washington Village. He talked about leaving the game. He couldn't imagine a team that could ever replace what had been. Jimmy Murphy said, come to Old Trafford, just sit in the stands, watch the team. He watched and decided he needed to play to fulfill the great Bugby dream. Bob played a big part with United, who thrice won League Division 1. Then captained the team at the peak of their fame, the best team in Europe bar none. He felt he had honoured the memory of those friends he lost in the snow. Bob and Sir Matt both felt humbled to honour their memories so. This wonderful footballer soon was the star of both England and United team. And thank you, Sir Bobby, for naming our stadium the Theatre of Dreams. In '66 Bob won 2 trophies, the World Cup and French Ballon d'Or. In just 2 more years he'd shed many a tear when the European Cup was won more. A much decorated footballer couldn't be caught when on fire. A young Geordie lad had surpassed all his dreams and surpassed every single desire. This wonderful footballer soon was the star of both England and United team. And thank you, Sir Bobby, for naming our stadium the Theatre of Dreams. Mr. Manchester United is how he was come to be known. He captained his country on one famous day, as 100 hats he then owned. Bob didn't expect to be famous, never expected applause. This greatest of players